Alright folks, we're back out here in the workshop this morning, and I'm going to take this clamp off here and see what we got. See how that worked out for us. Oh yeah, that's good and sturdy. That is good and sturdy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see how this come out. We're going to take this piece out of the clamps and see if our fix hold is there. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see that. There's where the crack was. So we're going to, I'm going to sand these down a little bit. I could have used my sander, but you know. So I got up early this morning again. I decided today's my wife Sheila's birthday. So I decided, well, I gotta go to town after a while anyway, because I went to get her a cake for her birthday and some ice cream, and I'm gonna take her out to eat tonight, and then we're gonna come home and have cake and ice cream and celebrate her birthday. So I thought, you know, I got to do all that anyway, so I'll just get up extra early and I'll be at Walmart when they open. So, and I'll be around by the automotive door. At our Walmart, the automotive door, you can literally stand at the automotive doors and look in and see the sporting goods counter. So, so I was there, and sure enough, I wasn't the first one in line. The same people from yesterday who come and got the last of the 22 ammunition was in line there again this morning. And so we got in, and they had no ammunition whatsoever. So they had a few 28 gauges and some turkey loads, but just probably 5 or 6 boxes of turkey loads. So apparently they didn't get a truck last night. If they did, they didn't put it out yet. So there was no ammo for the price gougers this morning. And so I went and got my stuff, and I went back to the sporting goods counter to check out because I was parked on that end. Picked up a cake and ice cream, and I bought my wife a new Keurig coffee pot, one of the new ones that's got the where you can use a K-cup or the or it has a pot. It's called the Keurig Duo, so I bought her that for her birthday. And I went back to sporting goods to check out because my truck was right there. And I was talking to the boy at the sporting good counter. He was telling me that he knew that those people were scalping the price. He said he had seen them putting stuff on Facebook. I guess he kind of knew who they were enough to look and see them on Facebook. And said they were buying the 333 packs for like 17 something, I think, or 18 bucks with tax, maybe a tad over. Do not want to over tighten that. So they had been coming in. He said they were parked out there every morning, and he said they were there every morning at opening time, standing there by those doors. And anyway, they didn't get nothing either this morning. So, but he was telling me, you know, that he knew that that's what was going on, but he couldn't refuse to sell them the ammunition just because, you know, he knew what they were doing with it. He said, you know, the company forced him to sell it to whoever was there and had the money. So anyway, so we're going to put this back in the bottom here, and then I'm going to clamp this, but I ain't going to clamp this in real hard. I don't want to put a lot of downward pressure on that on that glue joint there. Okay, so that's got that fixed pretty good. It looks pretty good. I might take this little bit of sandpaper and just touch this lightly. I don't really want to take the finish off, but I don't want any. Just enough to kind of knock that down a little bit. Just enough to smooth it out so my little grandbaby don't get a splinter. Oh, that's good right there. You can't even feel that. You can see it a little bit, but you can't feel it. I'll let you look at it here in a minute. But yeah, I don't want to put too much downward pressure on this, so I'm going to clamp it, but I'm going to put my clamp a little closer forward here. Kind of get between these two, and that should keep from putting too much downward pressure on this back joint. So, alright guys, that's got that glued up and fixed. We'll come back out here in about an hour or so, 2 or 3, and we'll take this clamp off and call it good. Anyway guys, until a little later in the day, I'll check back with you in a few hours. Got some glue on there. When I was doing the video, when I was uploading the video, I seen that I dropped a big gob of glue down there on the chair that I didn't see when I was doing it. It dropped out of one of the holes on this side, that front hole. So anyway, we're going to let that set up a few hours, and I'll come back with you after a while, and we'll finish this up. I know this is kind of boring. This ain't really what you watch my channel for, but you know, it is what it is. So thank you guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, it's been a couple hours. So we're going to go ahead and take this apart and just let it finish drying. I want to finish this video up, let y'all see the finished product. I don't want this one to run on so long. So we'll take her clamp off. Yeah, she's good and sturdy. Good and sturdy. Looks pretty good. The patch here is pretty good. There ain't really no roughness. I'm gonna take a little bit here. Just a tad. It does have a little chip out up here, but that was already out. So anyway guys, there's a look at the finished chair. It's all glued up and repaired and ready for my grandbaby. So there's what that repair looks like. And like I said, there was a chip out of here already that was gone. And here's the patch or the glue where I glued this piece back. It's good and flush. I do feel just a little bit of roughness there. I'm not trying to take the finish off. I just don't want any chance of splintering. Yeah, that got it. So anyway guys, that's a look at the finished product. That's my grandbaby's new rocking chair. As soon as she gets to come up, we'll get to give it to her and see what she thinks about it. She loves sitting in her mama's chair, so she'll be tickled to have her on. Anyway guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I know this is not typical of what I do, but you know, this is something I've had to do for a couple weeks and I just hadn't done it. And I thought, you know what, I'll just bring you guys along. You might enjoy it. If this is not your thing, don't watch it. It doesn't bother me if you don't. So I do appreciate everybody does. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. And until the next video, hopefully we'll be shooting a gun. I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.